Hey, welcome to my little nursery part of my garden. Hey guys, welcome to my backyard desert rose garden. As I showed you a couple weeks ago, I planted some desert rose seeds, and I'll show you a picture of that right now. So here's what it looked like when I first planted my seeds. I put them over my seed mix, and then I kind of dusted them over they were there. I'll show you how I grow my seeds in another video, but this is basically what they look like when I first set them up. I put them outside. I expected my soil to stay moist, and they were kind of protected from the direct sun, but they got indirect sunlight and they got the heat. Now, here they are a week later. Now, I'm happy because I already have sprouts happening. However, look how wet that soil is, and it's not draining. I can't get it to drain out. This is a huge problem because I've lost so many, as I'll repeat over and over in this video. In my last video, I showed you a week later what they look like. They were all growing nice and big, as you see. Also, I'm gonna, in another video, show you what I got going on here with my latest batch of seedlings. They are oversaturated because of the rain as well. And I put them out on my little setup, which I'll show you another time, just to make sure they don't get too wet. But as you'll see right now, it's just rained non-stop. And while I have a fairly good sprout right here, it's not great, but it's pretty good. But what's going to happen here pretty soon is these little guys are going to start getting some root rot, because I used my normal mix, and it is just, they don't have a chance to dry out. And what I've decided to do, instead of just pulling them inside or trying to dry them out with the sun, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a little bit more sandy mix, and I'm going to put them with the sandy mix. I'm going to repot them a little early in my 72 cell tray. So I'm going to show you how I do that now, just to keep them nice and safe. All right, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of my sandy soil mix in all these cells. I'm going to spread it out, make it nice and good, nice and sandy. It's going to drain a lot better. These little guys are getting so much water these days. I need them to be in a drier mix. So fill it all in, nice and good. I'm not worrying about it too much. I can fix the ones that need more in a minute. All right. Once I do that, I use a little spoon here. You just kind of want to dig these up real nice and easy. And I create a little hole. Put it in there. Pack it in. Not too tight. And then the next one. Again, this is earlier than I'd want to do this. I'd like to wait at least another month or so, but I just can't get these guys to dry out. And I'm so tired of losing plants. And just fill them in the hole. And that's what I like to do. And so these, put a little hole. And what we want to do is, you see how our root line is? See that? We don't want to lift it. We don't want to bury it too much. We want that same root line right there. See this guy right here? I don't know if he's going to make it. Doesn't look too great. I'm going to bury him a little bit. And I'll tell him, fight on, you little champion. You fight on. You're going to make it. Just speak some words of life over it. You know, we all need words of life spoken over us. A lot of people bringing accusation against you today. A lot of people just are jealous. A lot of jealous people in the world don't want your plants to thrive because they think somehow it threatens their plants. And you're not worried about that. You're healthy. So what you're going to do is you're just going to do you. And so you say, go in there, healthy little plant, live and flourish. Okay? So here's another one. So I'm going to work on this for a while, and I'll come back and show you what a couple more of them look like. Need a little bit more on that one. Look at this. See, this is how they look when they first start. Getting its second set of baby leaves here. And we just need to plant it and get it in there. And if this were a regular transplant, I wouldn't water it, but these are these little babies. They need water. They need water or they are going to die. So give me a few minutes. I'll work on this and I'll get back to you. All right, so here we are. We got them all repotted. And now we just want to put a little water on them real nice. All right, welcome back. Here we are. Got them all repotted. Now we just want to put a little water on them. Get them nice and moist. I'm using my expensive high pressure little watering attachment here on a little bottle. And this is a great draining soil, so I'm not worried about it getting wet. And there we go. And so in a couple months, maybe in a month or so, they're gonna look like these here, and I'll keep you updated on that. And a couple months later, it's gonna look like this bad boy that needs to be repotted. And eventually we'll get something like this, which in my next video, I will go ahead and trim this for you to show you how we trim these up so that they can start branching real pretty and not do this ugly thing here. So thanks for joining me. Like and subscribe, and I know nobody will, but hit that notification bell, as they say.